Hello everyone, so we are now going to day 6 of our informational writing unit, and today's lesson is all about the table of contents. Today's lesson should be pretty quick because I want to give you guys as much time as you can to fill in any gaps for your research that you need to finish up. But I hope at this point that you've all come up with some subtopics and you started to kind of think about how you want to group your notes together. All right, so today's mini lesson, our goal is to be able to develop a table of contents and continue to do some research to further gather information on your topic. So here is just a reminder of my subtopics, and you guys should have completed this chart for yours. And you're going to want to pull up your subtopic organizer to help you with this activity because it just helps get this through a lot quicker. So now that I've reminded myself about what my 4 subtopics are, I'm ready to move on to create my table of contents. And if you only did 3 subtopics, that's fine, because remember I said 3 or 4. So if you only have 3, that's totally fine. All right, so here's going to be today's newest graphic organizer that you're going to fill in when you go into your assignment for today. There should be a slide that looks like this that you are going to fill in. So since we're all experienced researchers, we all have the benefit of knowing what a table of contents is and how to use it. It helps the reader know that about what you're going to be learning about through that book, and it helps it keep you organized. So when you're writing your table of contents, it's important to think about them as separate paragraphs, or even think of it like chapters. As a writer, you have the option to kind of organize and order your sections how you want, whatever order you want to put them in. But it's important that if you're researching about like a person, like a famous person in history, you might want to group your subtopics in order that they happen. So that's the only time really that you have a specific order, is if you're doing something that has like a chronological order to it. But otherwise, it's kind of up to you. So you can see here that I filled in my table of contents. And you should notice that I've copied the subtopics into my organizers for paragraphs 2 through 5 here. Because of the topics I chose, I thought it was very important that my first body paragraph is the characteristics, because I want the reader to know what a red-eyed tree frog, looks like, and those important details before reading more about my topic. And each of you will have the same first and last paragraph. So everyone's going to have an introduction paragraph and a conclusion paragraph. So that should be the same for everyone. So when you go to do your work today, you're going to fill in the graphic organizer just like this. So right here, you should be putting your topic. So I put red-eyed tree frog for my topic. So you put your topic in this box. Remember, double click. If you only click it once, you're not going to get the cursor to type. So make sure you're double clicking in each box to be able to type in it. So also keep in mind that if you only have 3 subtopics, you'll have one paragraph that's going to be left blank, and that's totally okay, because you only should have 3 of these filled in. Then if you're only doing 3 subtopics, and that's fine. So then when you're done with this graphic organizer, make sure you hand it in. You need to turn it in and continue adding to your research notes, because you're going to want to make sure you have at least 3 to 5 facts for each of these subtopics. Okay? So happy writing. Enjoy your research. Keep taking those notes. If you haven't seen the previous lesson about how to take notes and how to organize notes, make sure you take a look at that. I showed you a really cool color coding strategy to help you organize for each paragraph. So take a look at that lesson if you haven't had a chance to yet. But make sure this table of contents gets completed just to kind of help you again start organizing this into a real nonfiction text.